Malcolm Gladwell says it takes 10,000 hours to become a master at something. But in this day and age, nobody has time for that. We get basically whatever we want when we want. And what we can't get right now, for $49.95, we can get it shipped overnight. This is a story about my friend Michael, the guy who's sleeping right now, who sold our souls to the devil to take the easy way out. A cheat code, if you will. This is also Michael playing crappy guitar. Michael didn't want to put the work in. There are always unintended consequences for not putting in the work. It's funny how much life can change in a 24-hour period.
How's it going?
You heard me up there. It was terrible.
You'll get them on the next set. I want you to meet my friends.
Okay, we'll be there in a minute. I don't know, man. I don't think I'll ever get out of this town. I'd sell my soul to play like Dwayne Allman. Be famous, a different girl every night.
I don't know. Gwen seems pretty awesome.
Is that you playing slide over there?
Yeah.
You might want to slide into a different profession.
Thanks.
Tough night, huh?
You too?
What you boys need is some divine intervention. You boys want to meet a guy who knew Robert Johnson?
Robert Johnson?
Mm-hmm. He comes through here every once in a while teaching the blues.
The Robert Johnson?
Yeah, I want to meet him.
Robert Johnson, the Bluesman.
No, Robert Johnson, the longshoreman. Yeah, I'm talking about the one and only.
Okay.
Well, I'll give you directions, but you gotta go tonight because he leaves in the morning.
I don't have my phone.
I'll punch it into my GPS.
Where you're going, there is no self-service, but I'll make you a map.
Look, man, I gotta get up early in the morning to take my mom to her bowling league.
Dude, to meet someone who knew the Robert Johnson? Come on.
I don't know, something doesn't seem right. I mean, how old is this guy?
Who cares? Dude, to meet someone who knew him, I mean, maybe some of that mojo can just rub off on me.
Mojo? It's called practice. You think Eddie woke up one morning and just started playing Eruption? No, he was obsessed with the guitar. You've got to have that obsession again.
Yeah, what? I don't...
Look, we'll go, but we need a safe word. Something for one of us to say it's time to go.
Okay.
Kansas.
Kansas?
The safe word is Kansas.
All right, here it is. You better get going, though. And boy, I think you guys are gonna have one hell of a night.
Well, she was right. There's no signal out here. Wherever here is.
This looks like the place.
Don't you find this whole thing to be a little odd? The bartender randomly asks if we want to meet a guy who knew Robert Johnson.
It's synchronicity, or serendipity, you know? All the great guitarists started off with the blues. She knows we're a couple of bluesmen. She's just trying to help us out.
Just something strange about this night, Michael. Just don't forget the word.
You boys here to see Horace?
Yes, ma'am.
Horace! There's some white boys here to see you.
Well, what do we have here?
Looks like a couple of wayward souls.
Them's the best kind. What brings you boys out on this lovely evening? Let me guess. You come to sell your soul to the devil. Well, the devil don't need no more fake-ass white boys.
Well, sir, someone at the bar said you knew Robert Johnson.
Robert Johnson? Hell yeah, I knew him. Him, Sunhouse, Blind Lemon. Hell, I taught Leadbelly himself.
Is it true? He made a deal with the devil?
Just story, son. Come on in. I'll tell you a story. Do you boys have any idea where you're at?
Well, we're certainly not in Kansas anymore.
Look, the story of Robert Johnson could be summed up like this. He was a mediocre musician, disappeared for a year, and came back as a pretty damn good bluesman. Did he make a deal with the devil? Or did he just practice his ass off?
Yeah, but there's something special about his music.
Yeah, well, the 20s and 30s wasn't a particularly pleasant time for a black man in the South. Living on a plantation, working from can't see to can't see, not much to eat, not a lot of opportunity for advancement. So he picked up a guitar, learned some chords. Sunday come around, white folk go to their church, colored folk go to theirs, praising Jesus to forgive their sins. At night, they go to clubs and gin joints to hear Robert play that pagan music. Man, Robert had charisma singing that Terrapin blues. All those folks just that morning who praise the Lord to forgive their sins are creating a cache of new ones so they can ask for forgiveness come next Sunday. Robert had his problems: alcohol, women, and a lot of debt. He had his enemies. I get what you're saying, son. You play the right notes, you make those panties wet. Just stories. There are 3 known photographs of Robert Johnson, but I have the 4th. Why don't you boys get out of here? You shouldn't be playing around with the dark arts. Go back to your Gwen and whatever you do. What do you do?
I'm a barista. I make coffee.
And you?
I make an app. A developer. For your phone.
What the hell's an app developer for your phone? What the hell does it do?
It's an application that charts a woman's ovulation cycle to increase their chance of getting pregnant.
How's that working out for you?
Well, we're still getting it off the ground. Currently we're trying to get the SEO in the App Store in our favor, and if that goes well...
Never mind. Whatever happened to 2 people getting down and getting it? Ah, the hell with it. You boys hungry?
It says Book of Souls. Oh man. Everybody who is anybody is in here. Francis Sinatra, Marion Robert Morrison.
Is Ozzy in there?
No Ozzy. Wait, is Ozzy his real name?
Try John Michael Osborne.
Oh, yeah. He's in here.
Very few artists end up getting out with their souls. Most died penniless, only to gain fame after they're long gone. Van Gogh, Dickinson, Hackney, Bach. But they got out with their souls. Here's some sardines and crackers. Crackers for a couple of crackers. I heard you say you'd sell your soul to play like Duane Allman. Now that white boy could play.
Wait, how'd you know I said that?
What makes you want to play them blues? Girlfriend break your heart? Movie theater and put enough butter on your popcorn?
Excuse me, sir.
What are you willing to give me to play them blues?
Anything.
You willing to give up everything?
Pardon me, sir.
What is it, boy?
The time frame doesn't add up. Robert Johnson and Leadbelly were born at the beginning of the last century. That would make you...
157 years old.
You don't look a day over 60.
'Cause black don't crack. Look, the devil's got his quota for this month. Why don't you boys go on home? This is a nice town. You got a beautiful girl. The world doesn't need another fake-ass white boy bluesman.
What's in it for you, old man?
I get mine back.
Get what back?
The thing that makes us what we are.
From who?
The fallen angel himself. The ruler of darkness. The universe's greatest deceiver.
I think you're full of crap. What makes you think he'll give it back?
'Cause I have a deal. After 10,000 souls, I get the one back.
The greatest trickster in the world is going to give you your soul back?
I'm gonna give you 10 seconds to get your butt out of here. And then there ain't no turning back. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Now what?
I need your signature, son.
No ink?
I need your blood, son. What about you?
Yeah, no thank you. I think we're ready to go now. Michael!
Never mind. Let's just call it guilt by association. Wrong place at the wrong time. Enjoy it while it lasts, son, 'cause it don't last long.
So now what? We go to the crossroads?
The crossroads? Everybody romanticizing about the crossroads. We can do it right here. Here you go, son. It's a gift from me to you. Hell's coming to breakfast.
What the hell was all that?
Guy's a snake oil salesman. He's gonna come back in here and try to sell us the mystery picture of Robert Johnson.
You signed your name in blood.
It's nothing.
can never get used to the screams.